Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new here, my name is Kinny. I am a professional psychic medium, tarot reader, singer-songwriter, and professional witch and practitioner, okay? Today, I'm in my tarot bag, okay? So we're going to do a pick a card today, okay? If you are already watching this on the playback, okay, on the tube, thank you so much for giving me a thumbs up, okay? Thank you so much for hitting that notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new videos. And thank you for hitting that subscribe button, okay? So that way you're here in the community. You know what I'm saying? We love to see it. Kinfolk, okay? So we're going to get into it today, okay? This is going to be a timeless message. This reading is currently 9:09 on the clock, okay? So what is that? September 9th. September 9th could be significant for somebody, Virgo energy, okay? That's just separate. But we're going to get into this timeless pick a card message, okay? I'm about to show you the groups in just a moment, and then we're going to get into it, okay? This was a collective request, okay? So somebody in my collective who requested to see what was going on, okay? So we're going to get into the groups. There are 3 groups here, okay? So if you're attracted to group 1, you have group 1, the Hound and Pair, loyalty, okay? This is number 23. The Hound and Pair, loyalty, okay? Then we have group 2, the Hawk and Thistle, graceful persistence, okay? I think this is 44, okay? Number 44, the Hawk and Thistle, graceful persistence, okay? And then we have number 3, okay, group 3. This is number 13, the Moth and Eucalyptus, okay, and ending. If you're here on TikTok, thank you so much for tapping the screen. It really, really helps with the energetic exchange. So we're going to go ahead and get into it, okay? So I'll show you these one last time. Okay. The Hound and Pair for group 1. Okay. That's number 23. Number 44, the Hawk and Thistle, graceful persistence, okay? These could be animals that you've been seeing recently or animals that are significant to you, okay? Look up the spiritual meaning of these animals after this, okay? And then number 13, the Moth and Eucalyptus, okay? And ending. Hi, Taylor. Welcome in. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. Here at the right time for the right vibe, period. Welcome in. Hi, Jay. So yeah, if you're here, y'all, this is because you chose group 1. I know, I'm a little, you know what I'm saying, little 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, the name Joe could be significant, okay? Mayonnaise could be significant for this collective, okay? It's 9:11 on the clock, okay? So September 11th could be significant, Virgo energy, okay? Someone could also be a first responder of some kind. When it comes down to the Hound and Pair, loyalty, okay? If you are feeling connected and called to this group, okay, dogs could be very, very significant to you recently or just in general. This could also have to do with Mother Hecate, okay, or Mother Hecate, depending on who you are, okay? The name Ruby or the stone Ruby could be significant for some of y'all. If you've been feeling like Mother Hecate has been reaching out to you, okay? She has. Mother Hecate, Divine Mother, please feel this energy, feel this reading with your message, okay? Oh, shoot, this is a good card. Oh, y'all, and that Mercury and Scorpio reading is going up tonight, okay? On the tube. It's already uploaded. I have to just put the timestamps on it, and then I'm going to make it public. So, yeah, and y'all's personals will be up there, too. If anyone's interested in getting a personal reading tonight, my list is open. Readings are $20, but we're going to go ahead and get into it. So the Hound and Pair, loyalty, okay? Mother Hecate, Divine Mother of Witchcraft and the Moon Cycles, please be here, okay? Kids went to a fire station a few hours ago, period, okay? Confirmation. So yeah, Mother Hecate could be significant, especially if crows and ravens have been significant for y'all. Dogs, especially black dogs, okay? Wine could be significant. Garlic could be significant, okay? Honey could be significant as well. All right, especially this group could also be getting deeper into your magic, deeper into your magical practice, getting deeper into the moon and the moon phases. Okay, or you're feeling highly affected by the moon casually. Okay, y'all could definitely have Scorpio placements. Okay, water placements, but especially Scorpio placements. So yeah, this group could be very, very significant. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio vibes, heavy on Scorpio. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get deeper into it. The name Mary could be significant. The name DeLuise could be significant. The name Alonzo or Alfonso could be significant for this group as well. Period. So yes, Mother Hecate is going to be, love Mother Hecate in 8th house stellium, period. Confirmation, Mother Hecate is going to be filling this group, okay? Thank you, Mother Hecate, for transmuting your messages through me. I'm very, very appreciative, okay? So a lot of y'all could be in need of like a little help right now, okay? Mother Hecate is a deity that comes to me from time to time. Like she pops in whenever I need to like level up my skills, level up my gifts and things of that nature. Okay, so this could be a time period where y'all are being called to level up what it is that you know about magic, what it is that you know about witchcraft, what it is that you know about spell work. Okay, like things of that nature. Okay, getting deeper into that. It's also a time for you to really delve deeper into your shadow. Okay, there's definitely some work to be seen, some work to be done. Okay, even me saying work to be seen, I definitely feel as though some of y'all are kind of afraid of who it is that you are. I'm not saying that you got to go around, you know, telling the world about your practice and who it is that you are, what it is that you're doing, okay, group one, but there's something about you not being scared of who it is that you are. Some of y'all are kind of afraid of like shame, or y'all are kind of afraid of like people, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know, like taking power from you, but in reality, you are the power, okay? So the number 23 could be significant. Someone could be 23 here, someone could be born on the 23rd. Okay, the 23rd of this month could be significant whenever you're watching this, whenever I'm filming it. It's October, okay? So Scorpio energy, we're back to that. It's very significant, okay? It's like the first day of Scorpio season, well, the second day of Scorpio season. Okay, the Hound in pair. Look up the spiritual meaning. 23 years old, OMG, LOL, period. Okay, the Hound in pair. All right, so hounds could be significant. Dogs could be significant, okay? And pairs could be significant, particularly greyhounds, okay? Some of y'all could also be starting to travel. My baby's birthday is on the 23rd. Confirmation. The name DJ could be significant. The name Landon could be significant, okay? J. Crew could be significant. J. Balvin could be significant, okay? The name Crouton could be significant. Croutons could be significant, okay? The Hound and pair. Pairs could be significant, all right? That also gives me Genovia, okay? That gives me fucking Genovia. Princess Diaries 1 and 2, okay? I travel so much by Greyhound. So yeah, y'all could definitely have some sort of like trip coming up, okay? Unexpected travel. Some of y'all may have had something that happened to a vehicle of yours recently, okay? So the Hound could be coming up to let y'all know that, like, for one, everything's going to be okay, especially if something happened to like your source of transportation, okay? Like maybe something got canceled, maybe your car is fucking up or something of that nature, okay? Mother Hecate is definitely here to let you know that like some sort of larger travel, larger destination is not your tires giving out, is it finna happen for y'all, okay? There's something about y'all tapping into your own personal sense of royalty, okay? Your own personal bloodline, okay? This group, okay? Y'all are feeling very compelled to look into your ancestral practices, okay? And your bloodline, where it is that you come from, okay? And what type of magic or practice or work that your people practice, okay? So that could be very, very significant for y'all, all right? Kelly Clarkson, okay? Breakaway by Kelly Clarkson could be very significant. Taurus energy. The moon's in Taurus right now. Toph Beifong off of Avatar: The Last Airbender could be significant, okay? But like I say, it's here to is sending you dogs, okay? To let you know that like even though things seem like they shouldn't, like they aren't like supposed to be going well, like things are going to be a lot better than you think, okay? The name Jesse could be significant. The TV know that like even though things seem like they shouldn't, like they aren't like supposed to be going well, like things are going to be a lot better than you think, okay? The name Jesse could be significant. The TV show Jesse off of Disney Channel could have been very, very significant as well. Fort Hood, Texas could be significant, okay? Which is now called Fort Cavazos, but anyway. Need to work with water, but I do not know how to swim. That's real, okay? Because, yeah, I can't swim either, okay? Working on it, y'all. But I definitely feel like with this Hound and pair and with this word loyalty here and me looking at this dog, like Mother Hecate is letting you know that you are like not alone, especially if you've been feeling like your ancestors, your guides, your deities, okay, haven't like been responding to you recently, okay? Basically, it's okay. It'd be like that's what the free portions of these lives are for, you know what I'm saying? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We love to see it. I'm very glad that you're here, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, y'all. When it comes down to the Hound and pair loyalty, like y'all are thinking that things are going to be difficult for a long time, you know what I'm I'm saying? And they're not. Mother Hecate is here. You've been feeling like your deities, okay, your ancestors, your gods have been kind of hush-hush, been kind of quiet about stuff recently, are not communicating with you in the same way that you're used to. And I'm telling you, like, it's okay, okay? I'm telling you, it's okay. You're going through this period of time to where you're like, you're becoming wiser, okay? There's a need for y'all to do more research into who it is that you are and what it is that you're capable of, okay? My old crush named Jesse just messaged me and sent money to my project. OMG, I'm screaming confirmation. Okay, so yeah, y'all, money could definitely be coming from like, you know, interesting places, okay? I almost say like unnatural places. Some of y'all could have been doing money magic, okay? This is y'all's money magic working, or your manifestations could be working, okay? September 18th could be significant. The month of September could be significant in general, okay? So yeah, money could definitely be coming for y'all. The same way how the Princess Diaries, okay? 1 and 2, especially 2 though. But the Princess Diaries, like, she was living her life real average, real regular. And mind you, Anne Hathaway is a Scorpio as well, okay? She was living her life real regular, real average, okay, shit like that. And suddenly, like, you know that you're like super wealthy and you have this long like bloodline and you're royalty, and like your daddy was royalty, and it's a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel as though Mother Hecate could be telling y'all that like there is access to some sort of like wealth money. For some of y'all, it has to do with like a loan. For some of y'all, it has to do with a grant, okay? Funds being sent to you, a check, okay, of some kind. And like, you're not by yourself, okay? You're not by yourself. All right, some of y'all could have a dog, okay, or could have something going on in regards to your dog, okay? Mother Hecate could definitely help, okay? Ask her to help heal your dog, okay? Or to connect with you through your dog, okay? She loves dogs. But literally, I definitely feel like with this Hound and this pair, things are about to get a lot more fruitful for y'all. If y'all have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements especially, okay? And then we'll say Taurus as well. All right, yeah, y'all, the Hound and Loyalty. I'm gonna look into the book real quick and see more into what y'all's message is, okay? Thank y'all for tapping the screen if you're here on the talk, okay? 23. Okay. Yeah, that gives me the song 22 by Taylor Swift. They've been tearing her ass up recently. But y'all, oh my goodness. Period. Let's see. 20. Also, she could be trying to tell y'all about some people that are around you, okay? And like people's views being kind of fucking weird, okay? She could, as I hear a dog drinking water, okay? So that could definitely be very, very significant. She could also tell y'all that you need to increase your water intake, okay? Hold on. Hold on. In order for your magic to go and flow, you need to be hydrated, and you need to make sure that your things are, you know, water break. So here's the message, y'all. Okay, here's why dogs have been coming to you. The message of loyalty. The name Loyalty could be significant. This could be about who your loyalty. The name Eric could be significant. The name Robinson could be significant. Okay, Meet the Robinsons, the movie, could be significant. Okay, shit, you're about to get a glimpse. Okay, you may be getting lots of visions and dreams right now. You're getting glimpses of the future about what the fuck is going to happen for you. Okay, so things are about to get really, really solid. Okay, but just know that you have not been let down, even though you feel like nobody's responding to you. Okay, so the message is about loyalty. It's got to do with like new friends, okay, who you are and aren't loyal to, what you're loyal to, okay? The Hound is the ultimate symbol of loyalty and friendship. Okay, the Hound is the ultimate symbol of loyalty and friendship. Stories abound in folklore and throughout history of dogs protecting their companions, saving children, and alerting their masters to danger. Okay, the legend of Saint Guinevere is one of such story. The 13th century French greyhound saved his owner's infant son from an attack by a viper. Hi, Amy. From an attack by a viper. Okay, when the owner came upon the scene, he found Guinevere with bloody jaws sitting beside the empty cradle. Believing the hound to be the murderer, the owner killed Guinevere. Okay, only later, when he heard his son's cries and discovered him beneath the cradle next to the dead snake, did he realize his tragic mistake. Like the faithful hound, the pair is a symbol of care and affection, often given as a gift. It is sweet but easily bruised, requiring tenderness from its handler. Okay, also today being Jupiter Day could be significant. Okay, so Thursday, it's Thursday when I'm filming this, but if you're watching this in the playback, Thursday could be significant. Jupiter could be significant, okay? Someone's name could be Thor. Someone could have a dog named Thor. Okay, so yeah, the reason why dogs have been coming up for y'all, okay, Y'all could definitely be recognizing who is and who isn't your friend, who is and who isn't for you. Okay, Chips could be significant. Okay, someone could have a podcast, the name Charles could be significant, or Charlie. Okay, that could be very, very significant. All right, y'all gonna recognize like who is actually loyal to you and who's really your friend versus who's not your friend. Okay, yeah. There's a need for y'all to kind of go into the lore of your family versus who's not your friend. Okay, yeah. There's a need for y'all to kind of go into the lore of your family. The name Yaritza could be significant. Okay, someone's name could start with the Y. Also gives me Yolanda. Okay, yeah. Yeah, honestly and truly, y'all could actually have a dog that is literally protecting you, or this could literally be spirit letting you know that you are like protected. Okay, like you're protected, your children are protected, you know what I'm saying? And spirit has been trying to let you know, Mother Hecate could be trying to let you know about some danger that's been around you. Okay, or like right now, like you're in the energy of not being in danger. Okay, even if you feel like you can't really hear them, you're not, like, you're being protected. Okay, some of y'all could be working with saints. Okay, that could be very, very significant. The legend of Saint Guinevere. Okay, yeah, some of y'all, there could be people trying to send psychic attacks to y'all. Okay, we're gonna get into that. There could definitely be some people trying to send psychic attacks to y'all, but it's like they're not hitting. Okay, they're not say expedite. Okay, period. Things are happening faster than y'all think. Y'all definitely could have been people could have been sending psychic attacks for to y'all. People that you walked away from. Okay, Eight of Cups. People that you don't talk to anymore. Okay, hi Jasmine. These are people that you don't talk to anymore. Okay, people that you don't know anymore. You walked away from these people. Okay, and a lot of this shit could have been coming back up, especially from this last eclipse. Okay, whenever you're watching this in the playback, the last eclipse season could be significant. Whenever I'm filming this, we had the September 7th lunar eclipse in Pisces. It says, I trust that my greatest challenges can also be my greatest gifts. Okay, and then we had the Virgo one on the 21st. Okay, may everything crumble in their hands. I'm crying. So y'all's greatest gifts, your greatest challenges can be your greatest gifts. Okay? Confirmation. Okay, it's okay. Are you okay? Yeah. Confirmation. Okay. So when it comes down to it, y'all's greatest gifts, okay, were your greatest challenges. And I definitely think that the people who sent psychic attack to y'all or spiritual attack to y'all, okay, these people, like, there's something that made you like weird back then, but like you could be capitalizing off of it now, or you could be really like, you know, dealing with it now, you know what I'm saying, well known for it. I hear eclipse and I feel like I'm Amy. Okay, that's real at this point. Okay, particularly that lunar eclipse in Pisces. Y'all could definitely have spiritual gifts, psychic gifts. Okay, here you are sitting on my live. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could definitely have spiritual gifts, psychic gifts. Okay, the name Alexa could be significant. The name Betsy could be significant. Okay, it could also be like old best friends. Okay, people that you went to high school with. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the name Ellison could be significant. Okay, the name George could be significant. Okay, August 31st. Is there a 31st of August? Okay. Yeah, this eclipse tore my ass up too, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. But with that being said, okay, people who send psychic attacks, okay, I definitely feel as though like you walked away. People were like mad or disappointed that you withdrew your energy from them. Okay, like it's like you. And mind you, you could have said that. You could have psychically predicted that some shit was going to happen, okay? So Mother Hecate is letting you know that psychic attacks were thrown towards you, okay? But it's like they didn't fucking hit because, like, you're very much so, like, so connected to spirit, okay? Aquarius energy could be significant. You could be an Aquarius or have Aquarius placements. But what I'm feeling here is, like, the psychic attacks, like, they, like, the astrology of right now is very much so aiding in your protection, okay? Been hearing rumors her engagement is not going well and they were supposed to elope this month. Yikes. Okay, I'm telling y'all, like, yeah, there's definitely psychic attacks and you still came up on top. Like, y'all are definitely like a star. Okay, y'all are following spirit. Okay, y'all are recognizing like the ancestors and the guides and deities around y'all. Okay, the jokes do write themselves. And honestly, like, y'all walked away and you put yourself in this nature. Like, you literally walked away. And, okay, the jokes do write themselves. And honestly, like, y'all walked away and you put yourself in this nature. Like, you literally walked away and put yourself in a period, like a space of being able to like ground yourself. Okay, you became more peaceful, more hopeful, more tranquil. You know what I'm saying? The name Jessica could be significant. Okay, 2011 could be significant. Female energy part 2 could be significant. Okay, renewal, healing, rejuvenation. Well, really both versions. Okay. Hi, Jeremiah. Renewal, healing, rejuvenation, perseverance, and faith. Yeah, like nobody's like these psychic attacks. Okay, they're just people being fucking mad that you left. Okay, these are old classmates, old schoolmates. People are mad that you left, and like you done leveled the fuck up. Okay, the name Jake could be significant. That also gives me Jake Long. Okay, American Dragon. Dragons could be significant for this collective. But yeah, what I can tell y'all is that in terms of these psychic attacks, like all this did, y'all, what I can tell y'all is that in terms of these psychic attacks, like all this did, y'all hard work still paid off. You know what I'm saying? Y'all's hard work is still paying off. Y'all's dedication to your craft and dedication to what it is that you have going on is really what helped, okay? Because these people are really essentially just mad because you don't want to be with them anymore. Like that shit didn't work out with y'all as friends or partners or whatever. So this is less of like a sitting there magical psychic attack and more of like people being fucking haters. These people are local. This says local crash out, okay? So these people who can still be in your hometown, okay? The live keeps freezing. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, these are people who are like crash outs, hometown crash outs, local crash outs. Okay, these are people who've been wanting you back, wanting you to be, wanting y'all to hang out and shit like that. Crash outs. Okay, these are people who've been wanting you back, wanting you to be, wanting y'all to hang out and shit like that, wanting y'all to still be around, wanting y'all to like, they think you big money now. They think you big money now. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. Okay, and I definitely feel like, what happened, Jeremiah? What happened? Let's see, child, they even went and unblocked me. I'm telling you, like, whatever psychic attack this is, these are people who are mad that, like, the love didn't work out with y'all or, like, the relationship that y'all disconnected, okay, because they wanted to keep y'all in tea Lipton, Earl Grey, not the bergamot. Chai, baby, it's chai. Someone's name could be Cheyenne. Someone could be from Chicago. Local crash out, too real. They found out about my project and talking so much trash. You know what I'm saying? Mother Hecate could be very significant, okay? So, yeah, if you've been feeling called towards Hecate, me even saying that name is very significant for you, do your research, okay? But what actually very much so works with witches and people who practice magic. You know what I'm saying? Very dark, divine, feminine, okay? You could be seeing spiders, dogs, okay? Crows, okay? Ravens. Incompatible, the name Raven could be significant, okay? Incompatible and unhappy couples. So yeah, it's like y'all were not like on the same level. Like you were on a different level than they were, okay? Been thinking of Keys a lot lately, okay? Yeah, she also is like a guardian of Crossroads, so definitely very much so Keys are also a thing for her. Spiders, keys, dogs, wine, garlic, okay? The moon, okay? The triquetra, okay? The triple moon. You'll see the big one and like the two crescents on the side, okay? Yeah. So Mother Hecate could definitely be trying to let y'all know what's up, okay? But these are people sending you psychic attacks because like they're mad and like you kind of like grew up and like, you know, move forward, and it's like they kind of want you to still be the type of person that you were. It's like you could have left to go to school, you could have left to go and like do something. The name Yoel could be significant, Yoel, okay? Chiquita Banana could be significant, okay? I don't know. Okay, yeah, this literally has to do, the underline here is like people are like paranoid that you withdrew your energy. People feel like you don't want to talk to nobody, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't want to talk to nobody, okay? Rihanna could be significant, okay? Applebee's could be significant. Someone could have like an alpha male personality, that bullshit, okay? Whatever the case may be, these are people who sent weird. Y'all, it was a low power thingy, my bad. It's not even necessarily giving psychic attack as much as it's just giving like on some hater shit, okay? It's just giving some hater shit, you know what I'm saying? So like, what did they even say? What is this? It just feels like hater shit, to be honest, okay? What is this? Yeah, the same shit, y'all. This is people just mad. This is people mad that y'all don't This is people mad that y'all don't want to talk to them. This is people reminiscing. Yeah, they still don't fucking get it. People who still want you back, they still don't get it. Like, it says regret, rejection of offers, missed opportunities, stagnation, preoccupation with negative things, okay? Boredom, depression, self-absorption, disillusionment, okay? And nostalgia. These are people thinking about the fucking past, okay? Like, this is literally, these are people, like, looking at you. They're anxious and stressed because, like, I love it as a Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? Like, you move the fuck forward. The underlying is this is, like, you seem like you're not up late at night, okay? Costco could be significant. Someone could work at Costco. The name Brittany could be significant. Okay, someone could have been in a polyamorous relationship. If we all got in the past, ain't no future. Yeah, if all we got is in the past, ain't no future. Yeah, y'all. So yeah, Mother Hecate is letting y'all know that. Okay, y'all are completely fine. Okay, snakes could be significant for this collective as well. Okay. The name Arnold could be significant. The name Carmen could be significant. Okay. The name Alfie could be significant because I see it right here. The name Nina could also be significant. Okay. So yeah, it says when the owner came upon the scene, he found Genneforth with bloody jaws sitting beside the emperor. You could have actually been trying to protect somebody or help somebody, and somebody didn't give you the maybe like the optics didn't look right or whatever. Somebody assumed that you did something wrong and you didn't. Y'all, this collective, y'all were definitely accused of something. Okay, y'all was definitely accused of something. People definitely made it seem like you was on some bullshit and somebody like chastised you, but you was not the villain. I'm hearing the whole album of Am I the Drama by Cardi B. Okay, that could be very significant. Okay, Libra energy here, Aries energy. She got Scorpio Venus. Okay, we're back to that. But yeah, y'all definitely could have been like accused of something. Like people could be ridiculing this collective, or they could have. Okay, they accused me of being a bad friend, but my grandma passed away. I'm so sorry. I'm a Libra. These people accuse y'all of doing something that I just feel like y'all didn't do. Like there's people from your past. Look at that. Handcuffs. In terms of like what it is that I was just listening to Magnet in this album earlier. Also gives me the song Magnets by Lord in Disclosure. Okay, so when I think Lord's what, a Pisces. When it comes down to what is Lord zodiac wise, it could be, I feel like she's a water sign. This King of Cups, like people could have literally accused you of something when in reality you were the most fucking emotionally intelligent one there. Okay, you were actually being like wise, forgiving, diplomatic. Okay, people accused you of something because you were likable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's one of those. She's definitely something watery. Probably accusing me of being a witch again. In terms of what you were accused of like being like emotionally together. Yes, it's like y'all were accused of something, but there's been some sort of like full circle moment. See the Scorpio? Yeah, confirmation. It's like y'all were like accused of I don't know, like maybe like thinking that you knew how everybody felt, but you were still right. You know what I'm saying? There's something about that. They just said I was being a bad friend because I was putting boundaries with my emotions. Yeah, it's like people accuse you of something that was emotionally healthy. Okay. Yeah, the name Mopat could be significant. I don't know. The name Mosin could be significant. Also gives me Motrin. I definitely feel as though people could have tried to accuse you of being too focused on like your family or like being too forgiving. I don't know. People kind of like blamed you for something that was emotionally healthy. It could have had to do with like a man or masculine, okay, that you were emotionally involved with, okay. All I said was that I would not get pregnant by a Debbie again. That's real. And with this world card, it's like people kind of accuse you of like moving, leaving, like trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? People accuse you of like being so like stubborn. They accuse you of being focused on yourself, your bag, which is such a weird thing to be accused of. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could have literally moved away, okay? You could have literally moved away, okay? Or maybe they did. But people are accusing you of like holding on to things or whatever the case may be, okay? Oh my God, I did not mean to send an invite. How do I not do that? I sure hope that that does not go through. Sure hope that that does not go through. OMG, that reminded me that they did not want to move to Shy for grad school. Yeah, I just feel like what they accuse you of, yeah, it's like you were really in this vibe, like you were really mature, a lot older, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm on track to do it again, me moving in a few weeks again, like that's real. It's like people like accused you of something when it was really you showing maturity, okay? They got really mad at me for moving out on my own apartment, you know what I'm saying? And with this Emperor in reverse, okay, like I definitely feel as though people accuse you of being like real like aggressive. They accuse you of being like masculine, or they accuse you of being like, you know, not together. Someone could have been accused of being a bad dad or a bad parent. Someone could have been accused of being out of control, or like that it was like your daddy issues, daddy wounds that was causing something, okay? Then this has stubbornness, literally. Like people could have been accusing you of being like a dictator or a tyrant, or like your way or the highway situation, okay? Accuse me of having a God complex. Yeah, it's like, this is like tyrant energy, okay? Tyranny. Okay, the song Tyrant by Beyonce could be significant, okay? The name Barclay could be significant. The name Taylor, okay? The name Kayana could be significant. OMG, they did say, I I would be a bad mom. Oh my God, Jay. Look at that. But there's that justice, okay? So in terms of you were accused of something, y'all are going to get your justice. That's what this loyalty is, okay? So people who were truly loyal to you, you're going to know who was truly loyal to you in that situation and who wasn't, okay? Because I said I should just be a hoe having fun in my 20s. Like, please. People are so fucking weird, okay? With this justice energy, y'all are about to get your justice for what they accuse you of, okay? That full moon in Aries could have also been bringing up more of this energy. If you're watching this whenever I posted, yes, OMG, they said I was bringing up the tension because I wanted to quote-unquote argue. Yeah, honesty, integrity, life lessons, and truth, y'all, okay? So whatever it is that y'all were, like, accused of, I'm telling y'all, the justice is coming to group one, okay? So whatever the case may be, that's what this is, realizing a huge mistake, okay? People are now recognizing just how loyal you actually were to them. Someone could have a black cat, okay? The name Danielle could be significant. The name Rollo could be significant. And the name Roly could be significant. I swear I have a court case coming up. They're trying to take away my parental rights. Justice is going to come, okay? Justice is going to come in this situation, okay? What I can tell you is that people are recognizing the tragic fucking mistake that they made by not listening to you, by not like seeing who it is that you, yeah, like Rolly from Zeus, okay? Like people are going to recognize the tragic mistake because there's some sort of justice coming down before the end of this Libra season, okay? Look at that. Around this next moon, okay? The next moon that you are seeing this, okay? As a full or new moon, whenever I'm posting this, we just had that full moon in Aries, but the next moon is the new moon in Libra on October 21st, okay? 21st, 22nd, I think it's 21st, okay? So yeah, the next new moon could definitely be very, very significant in terms of like the justice that you're going to be receiving, okay? So yeah, people are definitely recognizing that they made some sort of mistake when it came down to you, okay, group one? So yeah, like people's loyalty is going to be questioned and shown, okay? This was like a long time, okay? Learning from past failures, okay? These are people having to learn from like how they had you fucked up in the past, okay? I was just talking about the new moon in Libra, my lunar return. Yeah, perseverance, okay? Like people, like they were attacking you. I'm telling y'all, y'all gonna come out on top, okay? Like literally, I literally just printed the Justice Tarot card for some work. Let's go, okay? Confirmation, okay? And honestly and truly, y'all, with this Queen of Swords, all right, y'all are coming out as Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, heavy on the Libra, okay? And then heavy on the Aquarius. But yeah, the truth is about to come out, okay? Somebody could be putting somebody straight. Y'all receiving y'all's justice, okay? Because people are going to start feeling fucking haunted or bad, okay? In regards to this, okay? Like the faithful hound appears a symbol of care and affection. Yeah, true friendship, true care, true affection, true loyalty is coming to y'all because y'all are actually very used to people having y'all fucked up, okay? Truth is coming to y'all, okay? Truth magic could be significant, okay? Do that sparingly. But with that being said, like the faithful hound, the pear is a symbol of care and affection, often given as a gift. It is sweet but easily bruised, requiring tenderness from its handler. Okay, so y'all could also, like I said, some money. Someone could be gifting y'all some money, sending y'all some money, okay? But what I want y'all to know is that it's going to be okay. Things are going to get better for y'all very, very soon, like much sooner than you think. Anyways, I'll be in the club on Saturday and class on Monday. Okay, I was just thinking about that when you said that. Okay, upright, a friendship is flourishing, okay? Collective, your kindness and loyalty have been noted and your friend appreciates you, okay? So yeah, group one, if you're watching this, there's some sort of friend that appreciates you. Who is this friend? Who is this friend? Okay. Who is this friend that appreciates the collective? This friend has been through, just recently went through like a really bad ending or defeat, breakup, separation, okay, betrayal, okay, or like they've just been like backstabbed, okay? So in terms of who this friend is, it could be a Gemini, okay, a Gemini sun, okay, or someone who's just literally just been through a bunch of heaviness. Like people have been doing this person dirty. This person could have just been through some like cheating, okay, like something like they could have had a crisis when it came down to their faith, okay? This person could have recently had like an enemy, okay? This person could have been complaining to you about something, talking to you about something. People could have been gossiping, okay, speaking ill on this person. When I ride, I ain't dying, no, I'll exit the vehicle. That's real. Destruction, collapse. This person could have literally just went through something. This person could be recently like homeless. This person could have went through some sort of big tower moment, destruction, collapse. Okay, like this person could have also been like hex curse. Okay, someone could have put something on this person. Okay, this person could literally be like exhausted. They could be sleeping a lot. Okay, whatever the case may be. I'm also hearing Sun, Moon, and Herbs by Venna and Jack James. Okay, Yeah, the name Brittany is very, very significant. This person could have just been through it, okay, in terms of who this friend is, okay? So a friendship is flourishing between you and this individual, okay? Your kindness and loyalty have been noted, and your friend really appreciates you, okay? So they're letting you know that you need to be kind and loyal to the people that you feel called to be kind and loyal to, okay? Yeah, it's the idea of like being generous towards this person, okay? Your friend appreciates you. Why is this friend in your life? And then I'm going to move to the question that's right there before I move forward. Why is this friend in your life? Yeah, this friend is in your life in order to inspire you, okay? To let you have fun. This person can have Aries, Leo, Sag placements, okay? Heavy on the Aries, okay, especially if that's somebody's moon. But whatever the case may be, this person is there to help you with your enthusiasm. They're here to help you like creatively, to help you understand yourself, to like help light a spark, okay? For somebody else, got to do with like sexiness, okay? Good news, swift news, okay? This person could literally be connecting with people, okay? Cheerful, fun to play with, active, optimistic. This person could definitely be giving you bright ideas, okay? Like plans, creative motivation, okay? Things of that nature. But there's something that you don't fully recognize about this friend yet, okay? But it's not a bad thing, you know, that you just don't fully recognize it yet. Yeah. And the question here is, am I loyal to my friends, and how can I improve my friendship so that my companions feel loved and appreciated? Okay. Am I loyal to my friends, and how can I improve my friendship so that my companions feel loved and appreciated? But the am I loyal to my friends is what's really sticking out here. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. All right, this is collective, loyal to the, yeah, I feel like you are loyal to your friends, but I feel like this really also comes down to the idea of like you're very honest with your friends, okay? You're very clear cut, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like you are very loyal to your friends, but you're also somebody to where you like to take empirical data, empirical evidence, and kind of use that in that manner. So you are very loyal to your friends, okay? G-Easy could be significant. The name Breezy could be significant, or Freezy, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing I'm not sure what that cartoon was. Like they used to go drink like freezies or whatever, and it's like they were like chunky cartoons. I don't know, but I remember something like that. It was on Nickelodeon. It was 2 of them. I don't know, but it was definitely animated. It wasn't like the burger show, something else. But yeah, for this collective, honest, truthful, frank, okay? Yeah, y'all definitely protective in regards to your friends, okay? This is a sign to continue being honest with the people around you. Continue being honest with your friendships, okay? And that's going to show you who can and cannot, like who is and actually isn't like loyal. The name Shaylin could be significant, or Shayla, okay? Kim of Queens could be significant, okay? The TV show. The name Esmeralda could be significant. Someone could be working with Emerald, okay? Someone could also be on drill team, or could have been on drill team a long time ago. It says constructive criticism. Yeah, I do think that you are loyal to your friends. I just think that sometimes your friends don't necessarily understand that because they get caught up in what they believe to be like criticism, okay, and what they believe to be in reality. You're just keeping it real, okay? I do think that you're very loyal to your friends. I think you're very fair, very balanced, okay? And you pride yourself on clear communication. You pride yourself on like long-term friendships, people that you take with you. I do think that you're a very loyal friend to your friend. You're just somebody that they've never seen before. You could definitely have a different spirituality, okay, than these people. But yeah, y'all. So that is why dogs have been showing up to this collective, okay, and for this collective. Is that what I want to do? I'll put a card of advice. I want this one? I kind of want this one. I'm going to pull a card of advice for this collective before I move forward to the next collective. If anyone is interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, readings are $20. They'll be done at the end of the piles, okay? My list is open, whether you want to ask a question about love, relationships, money, career, what's next, okay? Is something a good idea? Y'all go ahead and let me know. We saw 3 dogs today. Confirmation. Message of advice by the Hecate. Thank you for these very clear messages. Okay, some of y'all, if eczema is significant or dry skin, you may want to shift your lotion or shift what you're putting on. Okay, not a doctor, but that's just what I hear. One card of advice. So y'all's advice. Ooh, I don't know what that is. Come on, pole. I'm not even sure what the pole is. Let's see. Oh, thank you. So the advice for group 1, okay? Y'all have, thank you. I was like, oh, they doing new shit on TikTok. Y'all have metamorphosis, okay? Number 2, okay? Y'all have very strong second house placements, okay? February could be significant, okay? And Taurus energy could be significant. But here is y'all's advice, okay? Like the caterpillar that emerges from its cocoon, you are about to get your wings. And I just say that shit is about to happen real solid for y'all, but faster than you think, okay? Group 1. Okay, so yes, this is your advice. Okay. Come on, second house Stelly. We love to see it. Okay, your advice is you are currently undergoing a transformation, and this transformation has been taking place for quite some time. Okay, group 1. The Metamorphosis card comes to you today to tell you that you are at the end of this cycle, especially regarding friends and loyalty, okay? Everything that you have experienced and all that you have learned is about to present itself to you in a way that causes your transformation to unfold. You are about, also gives me folded by Kaylani, you are about to get your wings. Red Book gives me significant, so to speak. This is a time in your life when you will take all of your knowledge, your stories, your hardships, and your accomplishments and put them to practical use to decide a new way to embark on your life's path. You will begin to see the beauty in all that you have been through. Okay, like I said, you're thinking about all this shit. That's also why old people and shit like that could be coming up to you. You're thinking about all the ways people had you fucked up in order to let you know that you're not going to let people have you fucked up like that again. Okay? The transformation itself is a beautiful thing. I could be seeing butterflies. Butterfly by Kaylani as well as Butterfly by Michael Jackson could be significant. I just posted that on like my October reading. Okay, that's at tarotteawkinny with the tube. Okay, where you were once unsure, you are now clear. Okay, where you once were insecure, you are now confident. The TV show Insecure could be significant. Okay, where you once were unhappy, you are now at peace. And I think this also has to do with like the new friendships and people coming into your life. Okay, where you once were lost, you are now found. Okay, some of y'all could be singing gospel music could be significant, religious music. Okay, worship and praise music. A butterfly kissed me earlier. Confirmation. Okay, your transformation will be inspirational to others, okay, including the people who are being on some hater shit from your hometown, the places that you've been at, okay? Your transformation will be inspirational to others, and at times they will wonder how you accomplished such an amazing feat. Okay, enjoy these accolades and insights. The epiphanies will be plentiful. Okay, so yeah, people are going to be wondering how, like, you did something, okay? So do what it is that you do. And here are questions to ask yourself for the journal. What have you recently experienced that is changing your views on your life and the world around you? Okay, what have you recently experienced that is changing your views on your life and the world around you? Okay, now that you have changed within, what needs to change in your outer world? Okay, and for a lot of y'all, what needs to change in your outer world is the people that you are around. Okay, who and what it is that you are loyal to. Okay, who and what it is that you are loyal to. So that is what I have for group 1. Okay. Thank you, group 1. Okay, thank you for tapping the screen if you're here on TikTok, and if you are here on the tube, thank y'all so much for the thumbs up. This was a collective request. Okay, so comment down below what type of readings you like to see from me, what type of content you like to see from me. I'm going down the list. Okay, we're about to go ahead and get into group 2. If there's anybody interested in getting on my list for personal readings are indeed $20 tonight. My list is open. Okay, girl, what changed was my ancestors made me a TV and mounted me. Jasmine, I'm not gonna play with you. Thank you, Mother Hecate, for this message. I close this channel for group 1, more or less. Let's see. Have you ever did a spicy collective before? I have. There's also that spicy collective on the tube. Okay, there's definitely some 18+ collective readings on the tube. Okay. What's your next tower moment? I'm crying. Text me that. And for all those who have booked spell work, I plan to go and officially, since I've moved this week, y'all. I'm getting like handles and things like that tomorrow. So expect some text messages to all those who have booked. Okay. Yeah, it's coming. So when it comes down to it, I did not even know you were gone. That's crazy. So when it comes down to it, okay, girl, I just checked how much I sent you on Cashapp. I'm fucking crying. Baby, you really are my lady. It's been some years now, Bookie. Thank you for trusting me. So when it comes down to it, okay, when it comes down to it, group 2, okay, if you're here, it's because you have a group 2. Okay, this is number 44. Okay, number 44, the hawk and thistle. Okay, graceful persistence. Claiming Kinny as a dependent on my taxes, child. Okay, get that money. Okay, the hawk and thistle, graceful persistence. Okay, so if you're connected to this group, this is my Archangel Michael group. Okay, so Archangel Michael could definitely be deeply connected to this group. Okay, so your messages, if you've been looking into Archangel Michael, okay, lightning and thunder could be very, very significant. Okay, emphasis on the lightning. Okay, hawks could be very, very significant for Archangel Michael. Okay, as well as the color blue or the color red could be significant, especially if you've been seeing like little blue and red flashes and things of that nature. Meeting people named Michael could be significant. Okay, yeah, you could also be seeing feathers. Okay, feathers, white feathers around. Okay, finding feathers, that could be very, very significant. Okay. You could also be seeing swords. You could be seeing crowns. You could be seeing lions. Okay, all these energies could be significant for the hawk. Okay, the name Chambers could be significant. Okay, but so when it comes down to it, let's go ahead and tap in. Archangel Michael, Divine Archangel, please be here now in regards to Group 2. I pray for very clear and accurate messages for those who resonate with Group 2 and why they have been seeing hawks. No malefic spirits, no trickster spirits welcome in this space whatsoever. Okay, so yeah, y'all, when it comes down to it, number 44, the hawk and thistle, the hawk and thistle. Okay, graceful persistence. Okay, y'all could definitely, I'm also hearing, boy, I've been watching you like a hawk in the sky that flies, and you are my prey. Well, I promise you, if we keep bumping heads, I know that one of these days we gon' wrap it up, probably talk on the phone. But see, I don't know if that's good. I've been holding back this secret from you. I probably shouldn't tell you, but if I let this go, you can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. Are you responsible? Boy, you gotta hurt my back. So I'm not just anybody. Let's talk about some come on ad-libs. I'm crying. So, Are You That Somebody by Aaliyah could be significant. Okay, the name William could be significant. The name Lissa could be significant, or Lisa. Okay, Lisbeth. Okay. Are You That Somebody by Aaliyah, Capricorn energy, Aquarius energy. Okay, emphasis on that Capricorn though. Yeah. So with Are You That Somebody, graceful persistence, y'all, this collective could have somebody that's like persistent after y'all. Okay, Baby Cry has me crying as well, by the way, Jay. This could be somebody watching y'all. Okay, like Archangel Michael could be here to tell you that somebody actually has their eyes on you. Okay, particularly don't sleep, you know that would be weak. Okay, oh boy, yeah. There's somebody, this could be someone that you went to school with, that you went to college with, because I'm thinking about whichever Ivy League college that is, and there was that girl, and she got long locks, and she was singing the fuck out of Are You That Somebody, and it was a group arrangement. Okay, Baby Cry again. Ain't that. Anyway, I definitely think this could be someone that you went to college with, someone that you went to school with, okay? Or someone that you were in like a choir or like a group of some kind, particularly a singing group. Okay, you could have went to school with this person, or you were in a singing group with this person. Okay, the name Wayne could be significant. Okay, it also gives me Wanye Morris, and the fact that he named his kids Wanye. So I definitely think that with the hawk and thistle, there could definitely, Archangel Michael is letting this group know that there's somebody. Number 44 could be significant. Okay, someone could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, okay, or an Aries, whatever the case may be. The hawk and thistle, graceful persistence. All right, and also Archangel Michael is wanting y'all to know to like keep pushing through. Okay, keep on keeping on by JoJo is significant. Sagittarius with an Aquarius moon. But what I want y'all to know is that, for one, he's watching over y'all. Okay, but he's definitely letting you know to up your protection. Okay, because I definitely feel as though y'all have some sort of monitoring spirit type of energy going on here. Okay, and I would just watch out for that if I was y'all. I'll be waiting there with my trench, my lows, my hat, just so I'm low-key. This could also be somebody who tried to like keep you a secret, or somebody who tried to like hide you or some shit like that, or like they just didn't want to be like too out there when it came down to you. Okay, it could also have to do with someone LGBTQIA plus. Okay, the name, baby, can you bring my charger? Yeah. The name Jaquez could be very, very significant, okay? Someone's name could start with Ja, okay? Yeah, that could be very, very significant. Um, hmm. Someone could have recently been in some kind of accident, okay? I'm just a messenger. Thank y'all for tapping the screen, by the way. It really, really helps with the energetic exchange, okay? So when it comes down to graceful persistence, okay, what Archangel Michael is telling y'all, a lot of y'all, okay, keep pushing through. People can't tell what it is that you've been through, okay? Now, thank you. People can't tell what it is that you have been through, okay? Because y'all have been kind of just like persistent through that, okay? Y'all been persistent through that, and people, thank you, baby. People literally can't tell. So if you've been feeling like, oh, you know, literally, this group could be very connected to, oh, did I not connect the other side? Hold on. This group could be very connected to group 1, okay? That could be very, very significant here. Ooh, trying to plug this in. Hold on. Let's see. Did that work? Okay, even with me trying to do this right now, okay, when it comes down to the idea of graceful persistence, okay, people definitely would have thought that you would be like burnt the hell out by now, okay, to be quite honest with you, and y'all aren't, okay. Ooh. Do you have a, actually, Devin, can you also bring me the extension cord? I'm sorry. But when it comes down to it, okay, people thought that you would be like burnt out by now, okay? So the hawk is, this could also be somebody who's been like trying to like, been very persistent in trying to like get at you for a while. The name Lou could be significant, okay? The hawk is a keen and vigilant observer, okay? So much so that watchful and hawk-eyed, okay, have become synonyms. An apex predator, the hawk glides gracefully on the wind, its sharp talons ever at the ready. The thistle can thrive in a variety of environments, from verdant hills to rocky shores. Its spikes, stinging leaves protect its radiant flower, which perches like a crown upon its stem. Okay, so some of you may want to use blessed thistle in your work, okay? Jupiter Day could be very, very significant. Blessed thistle is connected to the planet Jupiter. So when it comes down to the hawk, also hawks are connected to Jupiter as well. So I also feel as is connected to the planet Jupiter. So when it comes down to the hawk, also hawks are connected to Jupiter as well. So I also feel as though it says, what does it say? Regal Piggy 08, 2008 could be significant. Also the month of August could be significant. Pigs could be significant. Y'all could be receiving some good luck here as well. But when you receive that, please be like graceful about it. Don't like tell a bunch of people your business. Don't go boasting about whatever this is, okay? There's some sort of expansion that wants to come into y'all's life, okay? But y'all are being watched, so you need to go about things. Same as like, are you that somebody? Y'all are going to be placed in like a larger situation, but you need to watch out for who is like, you know, everybody can't come. You know what I'm saying? So Archangel Michael is letting you know to be keen and to be vigilant, okay? Keenan Thompson could be significant. Someone could drive a Lexus, okay? The name Lexus could be significant, okay? Y'all are definitely being watched by people, and they're also telling you to be watched, okay? God's gracefully on the wind, and sharp talents ever after. They're telling you, he's telling you to go with the flow and do what it is that, like, this one wasn't working with you. Go with the flow and do what it is that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? The name Jason could be significant, okay? Go with the flow, but keep your protection together. Y'all could be getting y'all's nails done soon, or getting into like nail magic, okay, with the shape or with the color. Thank you, baby. With the shape or with the color, okay? So go through, you know what I'm saying? Like, let shit happen. Keep shit cute. Don't let folks know that you, like, you know, I'm not saying don't let folks know that you're struggling, but like, there's something about you being very judicious and cautious with who you share that information with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, sharp talons ever at the ready. That this can thrive in a variety of environments. So yeah, Archangel Michael is telling y'all to kind of just be like, it's okay. I know like that shit is going, you know, y'all could have been thrust into a move recently, or just lots of changes. Okay, October 1st could have been significant. The month of October could have been filled with lots of like shifts and changes for y'all, okay? That this can thrive in a variety of environments, from verdant hills to rocky shores. Its spikes, stinging leaves protect its radiant flower, which perches like a crown upon its stem. Yeah, you also need to get y'all's crown chakra cleared and protected, okay? I would definitely like cover up my head if I was y'all, okay? Especially if you are trying to move or like you have some sort of like expected move that's going on. My bad, y'all. But for this group, yeah, this might even be y'all getting a little like baneful with your protection. Baneful protections can definitely be very, very significant, okay? I'm sorry. Yeah, I caught it. I was like, oh. Also, y'all, definitely need to be careful in regards to like flame and fire at this moment in time. Okay? That could be very significant. Y'all could definitely be like, I'm here and smoking on my X-Pack by SZA. Okay, Scorpio energy, Pisces energy. Y'all could definitely be a part of group 1. Okay, only watch that if you feel called. Okay, but upright, the message says you can act fiercely while maintaining your grace and dignity. Okay, you can act fiercely while maintaining your grace and dignity. Sharpen your talents, but don't lose your crown. Okay, they're telling you that not to necessarily stoop down to somebody's level, but if you do stoop down to somebody's level, keep it cute. Handle your shit in a spiritual manner rather than crashing out on somebody, popping somebody's tires. Bust the Windows by Jasmine Sullivan could be significant, okay? I bust the windows out your car, and no, it didn't mend my broken heart. I'll probably always have these ugly scars, but right now I don't care about that part. I'll bust the windows out your car. After I saw you laying next to her, I didn't wanna, but I took my turn. Yeah, these are definitely people like interest, romantic interest, and people from watching you. Okay, some of y'all may need to do a blockage remover. Okay, ask Archangel Michael to help you with removing. But the whole album was good. Help you remove blockages, okay? Sharpen your talents, but don't lose your crown. Some of y'all need to get your nails done, or you've been thinking about getting your nails done. It's a confirmation, okay? Nail magic, okay, could be very, very significant. He's telling you to like fiercely protect yourself at this moment in time. Up y'all's protection for real, okay? This could be return to sender. This could be baneful protection. Do your research, okay? This could just be like, you know, getting your protection together, okay? But they're telling you to maintain. He's telling you to maintain your psychic connection, okay, your spiritual connection, as well as like to not like break face. Like, don't give somebody the satisfaction of seeing that you bothered like that. Okay, the questions here are: am I too easily influenced by my environment, and how can I thrive in a difficult situation? Okay, am I too easily influenced by my environment? Okay, and how can I thrive in a difficult situation? Okay, is this collective too easily influenced by, you said wasp nest. Did I say that? I don't know. Let's see. My environment. Okay. By, you said wasp nest. Did I say that? I don't know. Let's see. My environment. Okay. Oh, you know, I should put this down. My bad, y'all. So when it comes down to the 6 of Pentacles, okay, are you being influenced by your environment? Honestly and truly, you could be in a situation right now where you're receiving help, okay? I don't think that you're being super negatively influenced by your environment. I think that, like, as of right now, like, things are being exposed about your environment. You're recognizing what should and shouldn't, like, be happening, okay? And in terms of how can you thrive in a difficult situation, we finna find out. Here you go. In terms of how can you survive, okay, or how can you thrive in a difficult environment, okay, we're finna see, okay? How can this collective, let me leave this there. How can, I know it sounds strange, but like being generous, okay? Jamila could be significant. I see her thing at the bottom right here. I'm Jamila, okay, I'm here on TikTok, okay, Gemini energy, okay, but how can you thrive? There's something about, how can you thrive, like finding the humor in a situation, okay? Finding the humor in a situation, okay? And also taking advantage of your dreams, okay? Recognizing your dreams. But this is also the idea of like reality, clarity, sobriety, poor choices, lack of options and opportunities. So this could be like a reality check, okay? So when it comes down to how can you thrive in a difficult situation, make sure that you're not like dealing with escapism. Make sure that you like are like making clear-minded choices. Y'all could need to be sober, okay? Or take a tolerance break or like whatever the case may be. Whenever you're going through this difficult situation, they're telling you to avoid making poor choices and avoid thinking that you don't have options. Okay, how can you thrive in situations is by recognizing who should not be around you. This card came up for group 1. Okay, this card came up for group 1. Do not overindulge. Okay, the name Lisa could be significant. The name Maya could be significant. Do not overindulge. Okay, it paused for y'all. I'm sorry. Also, the Hermit in reverse. Okay, the Hermit in reverse. You could be needing to let go of like a Virgo. Okay, or come out of some sort of like shell that y'all are in. Oh, okay. Some sort of shell that y'all are in. Okay. Don't be spending money on stupid shit. You also need to give stuff away that you don't need anymore. Okay, spiritual stuff, or not say spiritual. Well, I didn't even mean to say that. So yeah, for some of y'all, there could be some things you're not resonating with anymore. For others of y'all, this could have a lot to do with like clothes and shit like that. Y'all need to have a better routine. That's how you can better thrive. You need to have a better routine, more grounding, a solid, you know, morning, noon, nighttime ritual. Okay, so Archangel Michael could definitely be trying to communicate with this collective. Okay, so definitely check out group 1 if you felt called. I'm gonna pull a card of advice for group 2 before I move down to group 3. If anyone is interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, readings are $20. My list is open. Those will be done at the end. Okay, so message of advice for group 2, Archangel Michael. Thank you for these very clear messages. Y'all know Archangel Michael is very clear, straight to the point. And this came up just like this. Okay, what is this? Number 10, trust and forgiveness. Okay, y'all could be born on the 10th. Okay, or October could be significant. I'm filming this in October. Okay, so for the collective, October is very significant for you. Okay, and if you're watching this in October, that's this month. Okay, so trust and, because we're still at the beginning. Trust and forgiveness. Okay, it is time for you to let down your guard and learn to trust again. Oh my gosh, and my roommate was playing 1+1 by Beyonce earlier, and she says, let me let down my guard, make love to me. So when the world's at war, let our love heal us all. That's what it is. Let me let down my guard, make love to me. Yeah, 1+1 by Beyonce could be very significant. Libra stellium, I'm crying. Libra stellium, Scorpio moon, okay, and then Virgo sun, Leo Mars. Those placements could be very, very significant. Okay, so y'all's advice is trust and forgiveness. Okay, trust in a situation. Okay, and don't harp on shit. Okay, it is time for you to let down your guard and learn to trust again. The people had you fucked up, especially if you came from group 1. Folks had you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can't feel that way forever. You know what I'm saying? Because feeling that way forever is not going to be helpful to you. Okay, so y'all could definitely have 10th house placements. Okay, this could also have to do with y'all recognizing that things are changing in a positive manner in like work and career. You can have Capricorn placements, 10th house placements. Okay, you born on the 10th. Okay, October could be significant. Okay, so trust and forgiveness. Okay, it is time for you to let down your guard and learn to trust again. Okay, this is the advice for group 2 before I move on to group 3. Okay, so there is a time for healing and there is a time for boldly re-emerging out into the world with a new spring in your step. This card comes to you today to encourage you to do the necessary inner work toward transformation. Okay, yeah, Archangel Michael is telling y'all to do some more shadow work. Okay, you are getting ready to turn the pages in your story to enter into a new chapter in your life. Things happen that cause us to put up walls, to close up, and to hide from the world in order to keep from getting hurt. Okay, especially if you came from group 1. But the way to heal this is not through the avoidance of new experiences, opportunities, or people that come into your life. Okay, that only keeps the pain of the past alive. The way to truly heal the pain and suffering of the past is through the forgiveness of yourself and others. Okay, 10-10 on the clock. Okay, October 10th could be super significant. Okay, this is card number 10 and it's currently 10-10. Okay, so yeah, you're completing a cycle. Okay, there's a need for you to work on forgiveness. Okay, whether it's of yourself or of the other people. Forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. Okay, the name Angel could be significant. Okay, it's given someone that you went to like university with. Okay, you could have went to college with somebody, with these people. Okay, or you could have known these people during college. But whatever the case may be, it says the way to truly heal the pain and suffering of the past is through the forgiveness of yourself and others. Learn from your past and step into the present. Okay. Learn from your past and step into your present. Take all the lessons from painful past experiences and use this knowledge to create a better life for yourself. Okay, forgive all of those involved, including yourself, and trust. Okay, trust that only the experiences, opportunities, and people that are for your highest good will enter your life now. Okay, take down your walls. Okay, help me let down my God, make love to me. So yeah, y'all could have been like really hurt in friendship or really hurt in love, all right? And Archangel Michael's letting you know, like, you to keep pushing through. Don't let it bother you like that. Take down your walls. Go boldly into the world, okay, to shine your radiant, one-of-a-kind light. Open your heart and let love in, okay? I could definitely be working on some heart chakra, some crown and heart chakra work, okay? The questions here are, who do you need to forgive? Is it someone else, yourself, or both, okay? Ask yourself who it is that you need to forgive, okay? And how have you been hiding from new experiences? What is it that is causing you to avoid living your life to its fullest, okay? What's causing you to not live your life, okay? Fix it, collective. You got life to live. It's gonna be all right. So with that being said, that's what I had for group 2, okay? Thank y'all so much for being here. If you're here on TikTok, thank you for tapping the screen, okay? And if you're seeing me on the tube and the playback, thank you for the thumbs up, hitting the subscribe button, hitting the notification bell, okay? We love to see it. My Mercury and Scorpio reading should be up tonight, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get into the last but not least group, okay? 3, if anyone's interested in getting a personal reading on live, our readings are $20. They'll be done at the end of all this, okay? So let's go ahead and see. This is group 3, okay? If you were drawn to this one, it is the moth, okay? And eucalyptus and ending, okay? This is number 13. Okay, which in regular tarot, 13 is the death card. Okay, so this collective, if you are watching this, okay, La Santa Muerte could be significant for this group. Okay, thank you, Archangel Michael, for group 2. Except for that connection, I appreciate you. Santísima Muerte, Mother of Death, Holy Death, please be here now. In regards to group 3, thank you for filling this collective up with very, very clear messages. No one left experience, no tricks or spirits welcome in this space, okay? So yeah, this collective could be devotees, okay? La Santa Muerte has been trying to communicate with y'all for a while, okay? Or recently, all right? Especially if you have been seeing skulls, skeletons, apples, okay? It is fall, so apples are starting to pop. It's fall on this hemisphere. So yeah, y'all could be seeing skulls, skeletons, apples, okay? Y'all could be seeing scythes, okay? Y'all could be seeing owls, okay? Y'all could also be seeing like globes, okay? Y'all could be seeing hourglasses, all right? Scales of justice, things of that nature, okay? A craving for sweets, okay? Spanish could be significant. Mexico could be significant in Mexican culture, okay? It could be very, very significant, okay? The smell of tobacco, okay? Also the smell of could be very, very significant for this collective, okay? So y'all could be smokers, okay, one way or the other, whether that's tobacco or otherwise, okay? But y'all have the moth and eucalyptus, okay? And ending. So for this group, okay, this is inherently Scorpio energy, okay? And we'll also throw in Mars. So it will say Scorpio and Aries energy, but heavy on the Scorpio energy, okay? So we'll also say Libra here. But yeah, y'all, if you're seeing this, okay, La Santa Muerte is coming to communicate that. We'll also say Libra here. But yeah, y'all, if you're seeing this, okay, La Santa Muerte is coming to communicate that there is some sort of major ending that is about to happen for y'all, okay? Especially if you've been seeing moths, okay, look up the spiritual meaning of moths, but there's some sort of ending, a large transformation that's about to come to y'all, okay? Eucalyptus could be very, very significant. There could be a need for y'all to cleanse, okay? Like when people put eucalyptus in their shower, but please know that eucalyptus is not pet safe, okay? The name herb could be significant. It gives me G Herbo, okay? Chicago could once again be significant, okay? I could definitely be needing to get deeper into the practice of using herbs, okay? I would say herbology, okay, and herbalism, all right? Lemon verbena could be significant, okay? Vervain, okay, verbena could be significant for this. Somebody's name could be verbena, whatever the case may be, y'all. But I think that something is coming full circle, okay? And I feel like something is being like cleansed and purified out of your life. Things could be becoming very, very clear. Y'all could definitely be having lots of like visions and premonitions, okay? There's something like you kind of feel like a current of like excitement that could be happening for you, okay, group 3? And this has the smallest number of viewers as well. So this is probably like my smaller collective, okay? But there's definitely some sort of large ending, okay, and something what they could really be trying to communicate with y'all. Patchouli could be significant. Okay, y'all could also be like daughters of Venus. Okay, children of Venus. Okay, Aphrodite. Could be very, very significant. All right, but there could be something having to do with like you being a siren. The name Lopez could be significant. The name Marisol could be significant. The name Maricela could be significant. Okay, the name Bubba could be significant. Also, blue bonnets are significant, which gives me Texas, of course. The name Ron could be significant. All right, someone could be 50. Okay, 2005 could be significant. Okay, and May 5th could be significant as well. Taurus energy. But anyway, the moth and eucalyptus, there is something coming full circle. Okay, and something could be being cleansed out of your life at this moment in time. Okay. So let's see what the vibes is. Oh, let's see what the vibes is. Okay. So also bones could be significant. Okay. Someone here could be throwing bones. Okay, or utilizing bones in one way or another. There's also Halloween, so like there's bones that definitely pop up. Okay. So when it comes down to it, we have the moth and eucalyptus is at number 13 for a reason. Okay, it mirrors the meaning of the death card in the traditional tarot deck. Okay, some of y'all could definitely be getting deeper into something what they could be calling you to get deeper into your into divination, okay, or into communication with the divine, communication with her. Okay, the name Journey is significant because I see it right here. Okay, the name Cooper could be significant. 1984 could be significant. August 4th could be significant. Leo energy. Okay, so the death card rarely indicates literal death, but rather marks an ending of some kind and provides us with the knowledge and power to let go. The moth shown here is the death's head hawk moth, named for the unique skull-like marking on its back. The death's head is nocturnal, and like all moths, it flies toward the light. Eucalyptus is a symbol of protection, as the oil from this plant can be used to guard against and soothe a variety of ailments, okay? So yeah, what something like this is trying to tell this collective, has a lot to do with, like, well, for one, there's some sort of inevitable ending that's coming. Okay, whatever this is, it was always supposed to end. It was always supposed to fall out of your life. Okay, so even be you falling out with somebody. Okay, but whatever the case may be, all right, rarely indicates literal death, but rather marks an ending of some kind. Okay, and provides us with knowledge and power to let go. Okay, so the moth shown here is the death's head hawk moth, named for the unique skull-like marking on its back. Some of y'all could also be getting like tattoos. Back tattoos could be very, very significant. Y'all could have a very significant like birthmark or scar. That could definitely be very, very significant, or someone around you. Okay, so also y'all could definitely be having a harder time like staying up at night, or you may feel, not say staying up, you have a harder time like being up. Okay, y'all may be staying up late at night is what I'm trying to say. Okay, recently. Okay, and like all moths, it flies toward the light. Eucalyptus is a, thank you. Eucalyptus is a symbol of protection. Okay, so yeah, y'all definitely need to up your protection. Y'all can be praying to something like that for protection, or increasing your protection in general. Okay, as the oil from this plant can be used to guard against and soothe a variety of ailments. Okay, so yeah, y'all could also be getting deeper into like healing yourself. Okay, the yellow robe of something where that could be significant. Okay, the Sims could be significant. Smino could also be significant. Okay, Libra energy. Also, some of y'all could be getting deeper into protective oils. Okay, working into protection oils. Okay, so an ending is imminent, y'all. Okay, an ending is imminent. This could mean the end of a relationship, a hobby or interest, a job, or any number of other things. So that's what this message is. If you've been seeing moss, okay? While endings sometimes mark loss, they don't always. And even if we do experience grief, we have the power to emerge from it with a better understanding of ourselves, okay? So there's something that's about to end. So we finna see what that is, okay, y'all? But something in y'all's life got to go, okay? Something in y'all's life got to go. So this group is a Santa Muerte group, okay? So let's see, something is ending. Y'all could definitely be relatively used to things changing. So what's ending, a lot of y'all could be like moving, okay? What's about to end is this is a change of plans. Y'all could be moving, traveling, something of that nature, okay? Aries season could have been significant, okay? March and April, whether it's this year or next year. Whatever the case, whatever the case may be. Travel, moving abroad, okay? So yeah, what's ending? In the back of the deck, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something that y'all need to probably like save your money up for. But what's ending could definitely have a lot to do with like a plan, okay? Travel, moving forward, foreign country, visionary, forward planning, okay? So yeah, whatever this is that's ending is putting you towards like freedom. It's putting you towards like success, satisfaction, okay? satisfaction with your choices and with your results, okay? And then we have the Four of Pentacles right here. That new moon in Libra is very significant for this collective, okay? So yeah, what it is that's ending, it says catching people, catching property, catching issues, deep-rooted or past problems, okay? Hoarding, stinginess. Yeah, there's something that you're going to have to let go of. I may have to like part with some money, okay? But it's like, it was just, you know, it was always going to happen that way. Taurus energy, okay? I could have to like part with some money. Whatever this ending is, it has something to do with like your living situation, the community that you're in. It could have even to do with like a relationship, especially if you live with somebody. Okay, unhappy families, postponed reunions, running away from home. Okay, like there could be some sort of ending having to do with like your domestic situation. Okay, whatever the case may be. This could also have to do with an ending with like a physical partner. Okay, like an intimate partner, someone that you're not really like fucking with like that no more. Okay, especially if someone is an Aries Venus or an Aries Sun. Okay, group 3, like there's something here about like no longer like dealing with somebody, but whatever this ending is, it's just because it just wasn't like realistic in like the long run. Okay, with that Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, whatever this ending, it was just like it didn't have a purpose, or like it was irresponsible, it wasn't a good investment, it didn't go along with the vision. Okay, someone could have been like nasty spirited, impulsive, tyrant. Okay, we're back to that Aries Sun energy here. Okay, someone could have definitely just been like very like almost like I heard heavy-handed. Okay, I really hope that this is not like, you know, progressing to something that is like physical. If it is, please get assistance. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to somebody. Okay, for real. And literally, I definitely think that whatever this ending is, it's not even that bad. Like whatever has to end, it's in order for you to kind of like reevaluate your own personal like standards and morals type shit. Okay, this has to do with like your social groups, your beliefs, okay, your faith, okay, and like this ending has to do with you letting go of like somebody that you were holding on to, okay, or something that you were holding on to, okay. It could be very, very significant. High School Musical 2 is very significant for this collective. Oh, High School Musical 2 is very significant for this collective as well, okay. So y'all's questions here are, how can I be more accepting of change? Okay. And what tools do I have that might help me feel safe and protected when a change occurs in my life? Okay. Use your protection, y'all. This is another group that I want y'all to increase your protection. I could have watched group 2. Okay. But increase y'all's protection. Okay. I could be getting new protection herbs. Okay. Protection tools. Okay. Things of that nature. And how can you be more accepting of change? How can this collective be more accepting of change? Something similar. Thank you for these messages. How can this group be more accepting of change? Well, Tower moment, and immediately I'm hearing, oh, when it all falls down, I'm telling you, when it all falls down. So there, whatever this is, Tower moment, how can you be more accepting of change? It says refusal to compromise, refusal to give in, stubbornness, rigidity, last one standing. Okay, and 4 wands in reverse. Okay. So in terms of how can you essentially like embrace this change, like you can't avoid that something might hurt your feelings, okay? You can't avoid that something's going to hurt, like possibly could hurt your feelings. Okay, so the best way to go about this is to understand like what community is and isn't, and recognizing that somebody or something was going to be taken out of your life anyway. You know what I'm saying? These are like people, situations with people. What community is and isn't, and recognizing that somebody or something was going to be taken out of your life anyway. You know what I'm saying? These are like people, situations with people. Like you hold on to people so tightly, and situations so tightly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them go. Let Them Go by Keisha Cole could be very, very significant, okay? Yeah, the best way for y'all to go about these endings is to understand that something is just like not serving you, okay? And it's actually making you feel more trapped than it is making you feel free, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull a card of advice for this collective group 3 before I pull one more card of advice entirely and hop up off of here. If anyone's interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, my list is open. Readings are indeed $20. Y'all go ahead and let me know. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on. One card of advice on Decima. Okay, so yeah, y'all definitely need to kind of like cleanse yourself, okay? I highly advise y'all, this is cleansing and like release ritual type shit, burning some shit up, okay? Or just like cleansing, okay? So let's see what's going on in regards to, ooh, okay. So y'all are the only ones who had something in reverse, okay? So it says rejoicing, number 26. Someone could be 26, okay, or about to turn 26, okay? The 26th of the month could be significant Scorpio energy. You have learned how to make the most out of life, but in reverse, okay? This is you making the worst out of life, okay? So your advice from Santissima is like things are not as bad as like you think that they are. There's some sort of ending that you think is like, oh my gosh, like the worst thing ever, and it's really not. Okay, so you need to learn how to make the most out of life, because as of right now, instead of rejoicing, like you're like moping or you're sad about something. And the full back of the deck is number 36, okay? Perception. Someone could be 36, okay? Perception. The song 6-4 by Cash Page could be significant Capricorn energy, Piscean energy as well. But you are getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. Okay, so Santissima's advice to you is to understand that your perception is about to like shift and change, okay? You're about to be an entirely different person very fucking soon, okay? You're about to be an entirely different person very fucking soon. There are many different viewpoints through which you can see a specific situation. Okay, there are many different viewpoints through which you can see a specific situation. Okay, so this ending. Okay, so whatever this ending is, okay, it's about to shift your perception. When you practice seeing and understanding things from a higher perspective, zombie movies could be significant, like World War Z, and also that one zombie movie where he was just like by himself walking around. Anyway, when you practice seeing and understanding things from a higher perspective, you can let go of limiting ideas about what is possible for you. Okay, definitely y'all cleansing, release. Okay, blockage removal could be significant. Your perception creates your reality. As you shift it, you also shift your reality. Is the glass half full or half empty? Is a mistake a failure or an opportunity to learn and grow? Okay, so you get to decide. You are getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. Something has happened or will happen that will help you to see how your perception shapes your world. Okay, what you focus on and how you perceive things is what determines your reality and not the actual experiences themselves. As you learn to view things through a lens of beauty, you will begin to notice more beauty in your life. The same is true for seeing limitations in life, okay? Once you view your world this way, you will begin to see the limitations everywhere, okay? This card suggests that an event, situation, or epiphany is about to impact the way you view life and the world in general. So this ending is about to impact the way you view life and the world in general. Remain open to new levels of awareness in regard to what you think or perceive about any given situation. Positive expectations will yield positive results. So when this ends, don't think it is necessarily like a bad thing. Okay? What limiting ideas do you have about yourself that are keeping you feeling stuck? Okay? What is the source of these ideas? All right? What limiting ideas do you have about yourself that are keeping you feeling stuck? What is the source of these ideas? Okay? And then what are you focusing on most, and how is that influencing your perception? Okay, what are you focusing on most, and how is that influencing your perception? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull one final card of advice for this collective before I hop up off of here. If anyone else is interested in getting a personal reading done on live, readings will indeed be $20. Okay, my list is open. I'm going to pull one for the Moonology deck. Okay, since this is a timeless reading, I'm going to pull what next moon phase is going to be very significant for the Moonology deck. Okay, since this is a timeless reading, I'm going to pull what next moon phase is going to be very significant for this collective. Okay, so let's see. Let's get into it. What moon phase is going to be very, very significant for this collective? Thank you, Santissimus. Several connection in your abundance and your energy by our close check. The collective. Thank you so much. Tapping back in, Mother Moon. Let's see what is going on. Mother Moon. What moon phase is going to be very significant for this collective? The new moon in Aquarius. Okay. So y'all got the new moon in Aquarius. This is bring love into the situation. I feel like this was pulled during my eclipse season reading. Confirmation of my eclipse season reading for the Pisces Virgo eclipses. Okay, the new moon in Aquarius should be happening in January and February, and I believe that this upcoming one is an eclipse. Okay, I believe it's going to be an eclipse if you're watching this whenever I post it. Okay, so yeah, the new moon in Aquarius can be very, very significant. Y'all, I kid you the fuck not, the back of the deck is a full moon in Aquarius. Okay, so y'all, the 6 month span between the full moon in Aquarius, okay, which happens during Leo season, okay, and the well, we're gonna start it from the January February aspect. So between the new moon in Aquarius to the full moon in Aquarius, that's 6 months. Okay, Aquarius season to Leo season. Okay, that is significant for this collective. Okay, so January February all the way down into July August is going to be incredibly significant for this collective. That Aquarius energy is rolling. Take this extra if you have an Aquarius moon. Okay, but here's y'all's message. I'm also hearing, I just want to rolly with a dabber ranch. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Amy, you are first on the list. Okay, if you are interested in getting on the list, y'all be second after Amy. Okay, so I'm going to read this advice and I'm going to get into Amy's message. Okay, so bring love into the situation, y'all. New moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. Okay, so this is the time to move forward. Some of y'all need to do blockage removers or road openers. Okay, the new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Okay, change is on its way and it can come quickly. I'm telling y'all. Okay, shit is gonna happen real fast. Okay, so y'all that listen, that time period you're gonna be a whole different person. Okay, change is on its way and it can come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. Okay, so y'all could have definitely been watching group 1. Anyway, this card comes with a suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own. So yeah, y'all circle, okay, between January, February, okay, and July, August, y'all start this next upcoming one, or if you're watching this in between that right there, that window right there, I'm hearing That Right There by Summer Walker and Pharrell. Okay, she has an Aquarius moon. No bullshit, okay? I definitely think that y'all are going to be tightening your circle, okay? This card comes with a suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own, but be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence, okay? Essence by Thames could be significant, okay? Time may be of the essence when this card comes up, okay? I'm telling y'all, it's an eclipse cycle. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Okay, stricter program for real. Certainly there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards your future as soon as possible. Let me tell you something. That 6 month stretch, whenever that is, whether you're watching this, whether it's in that, or if you're watching this when I post it, that's not until this upcoming next year, 2026, right? You're going to shut down all that shit that happened. Okay, so you're thinking about past times people had you fucked up, old friendship group, college friends, university friends, high school friends, all that bullshit that shouldn't apply to you anymore, but they still pop up and think. That 6 months over this that 6 months between the new moon in Aquarius and that full moon in Aquarius, from Aquarius season to Leo season, that 6 months, that 6 months between the new moon in Aquarius and that full moon in Aquarius, from Aquarius season to Leo season, that 6 months, that's done with. All that bullshit having to do with social groups, social media, that's done with for this collective. Okay, that's the moon phase that's going to be deeply affecting y'all. Okay, yeah, y'all are going to be moving towards your actual future. Okay, y'all could also be going through like a Saturn return. Explore the idea that it's not what you know but whom you know. Y'all could definitely be meeting such important people. Y'all could be meeting a new lover, a partner. Okay, y'all could be meeting new friends. Y'all could be meeting people who will change your life. Okay, you need to be more detached from the situation. Okay, between Aquarius season and Leo season, y'all are going to be detaching from bullshit, old hometown shit from your, like literally, like old shit. Okay, people spreading rumors about you. Thinking outside the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Okay, this is indeed, like Amy said, a stricter program. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. Y'all could also be starting up a charity. Y'all could be donating to a charity. You could be volunteering. Okay, or you could be like paying it forward. Okay, or using your gifts and talents for good. But Aquarius is a sign of invention, modern advances, and technology, and humanity. Okay, a lot of y'all could be working with social media. Okay, getting stricter with social media, as well as like y'all could be doing work on social media. Okay, y'all could be advocating. Okay, protesting. Its energy is a little brittle. It's individual, scientific even, and relatively emotionally detached, okay? I could be doing some testing over this next year. But anyway, many people think Aquarius is a water sign because the Aquarius symbol of the is the water bearer, but it's actually an air sign, and it's far more about intellect than the emotional water signs. As is this card. No matter when you draw it, dropping convention works well with this energy. So yeah, y'all are going to be surprised at who the fuck you are over this upcoming year. Okay, y'all are going to be incredibly surprised because you're going to be bringing love into the situation, and because of that, y'all are going to be showing the world a whole new you. Okay, so y'all could go through an entire aesthetic change, okay, during those 6 months. You can literally look the fuck different. Okay, y'all can have a whole different hairstyle, a whole different look. Some of y'all could be going through body modifications, I don't know, but y'all are looking the fuck different. Okay, y'all could be more comfortable in your body. Okay, and honestly and truly, like, this could be y'all putting yourself out there, whether it's on social media, whether it's in your job field, whether it's in some type of way, you know what I'm saying? But y'all are going to be looking different, thinking different. Your circle's going to get a lot smaller. You're going to get stricter with social media, as well as y'all could be working on social media, okay, financially, okay? And I definitely feel as though y'all are going to be focused in on some different shit. Okay? Yeah, y'all are going to recognize how you feel about a situation and move the fuck on. Okay? Yeah, y'all are going to be detaching. Someone might be keeping you at an arm's length. So yeah, y'all may be like, y'all are going to be distancing yourself from people, or people will be distancing themselves for you, you know, or to you, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. Y'all are going to recognize who's really your friend, who's not your friend. Ooh. Ooh. I have to crack my back, y'all. But, okay. That's what I have for this collective. I'm finna get into personals. Amy is first on the list. Y'all welcome to stay for personals, but recognize that this is for somebody specific, okay? So take a resonate, leave a doesn't if you're also in her collective. But after that, I'm gonna put one more card of advice for this collective. So if there's anybody else interested in booking a personal reading, readings are $20 tonight. Let's see, can I trust my brothers? Let's say, are they genuine in their concern? That's real. How many? How many brothers? No problem. Just to double check so I can like pull, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, we're finna go ahead and get into it. Archangel Michael, Divine Archangel, two brothers, Leslie and George. Okay, the name George came up earlier. Leo and Aquarius. Okay, tapping in Leslie and George, tapping in Archangel Michael, Divine Archangel. Please be here now in regards to Amy and in regards to what's going on with her family. Hi Vanessa, does Julio have feelings for me? If you're interested in the personal readings, are $20, and you'll be next up after Amy. Just let me know. So when it comes down to it, Leslie and George, are Leslie and George trustworthy for Amy? Are they genuine in their concern? Can she trust them? Let's start with, yeah, that one might also hit. Leslie and George, let's see. Let's see what's going on. Leslie and George. Okay. Let's see. In regards to Leslie, can she trust Leslie? And is he genuine in his concern? With Leslie, okay. Okay, with Leslie, it says resolve in reverse, new door upright, and it says positive life changes upright. So in terms of Leslie, 68, it says this is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it is time to make a decision. But in reverse, this is somebody who has been unable to resolve something, okay? The name Reyes could be significant, okay? King energy could be significant here, okay? That also gives me King Harris, okay? Harris County, Houston, Texas could be significant. This is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it's time to make a decision. Yeah, I feel as though this is somebody who wants to end some sort of conflict, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't necessarily, like, know what to do, or, like, they're waiting for you. So in terms of, this is Leslie I'm asking about. In terms of Leslie, it does seem as though he's genuine in his energy towards you. And in terms of can you trust them? It says new door. It says your prayers have been answered and a new door is being held open for you. Okay, so yeah, they could be, Leslie could be a way out, okay, of something, okay? This could also have to do with like moving, okay, in some type of way. okay? But there's something that's like unresolved, some sort of unresolved energy that maybe you and him have. Like maybe y'all have like some beef, okay? Or whatever the case may be. Yeah. So number 46, new doors. Okay, your prayers have been answered and a new door is being held open for you. Okay, a new path is getting ready to unfold for you. This card arrives today to tell you that it's safe to move forward now in regards to Leslie. Okay, so whatever Leslie is bringing with him, okay, whatever offer or whatever conversation he's trying to have, it is something that's supposed to be open. It could have to do with these eclipses, okay? But new doors cannot open for you if you are resisting change. However, you may be resisting change out of fear that you will recreate something painful from your past having to do with Leslie. New relationships and experiences cannot and will not enter your life if all your energy is focused on relationships and situations that no longer serve you. So there could be some beef that's not even necessarily needed to be beefed up no more. Okay, that could be very, very significant. It is time for you to make peace with the past and whatever happened between you and Leslie. Go into meditation and ask to be shown what you're holding on to that no longer serves you. As you release the past, you will make room for new loving people and experiences to enter your life. As your life falls apart, it will also fall together. Let go of the resistance to move into the unknown, okay? You can trust that positive new experiences are on their way to you now. Call on your angels and guides to make this a smooth transition. So Archangel Michael wants you to call on him to like show you what it is. You know, yeah, I pulled away really fast when I estranged myself, and he's upset. That's real. Yeah, that's real. But it seems like he's genuine. It does. Okay, Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael could definitely be helping you, or you can call on me. Your prayers have been heard, and a new door is being held open for you. So this is a matter. This is a matter of your prayers being heard. Okay, that's what the Leslie situation, in order for you to resolve some sort of situation with him. Okay, new doors being held open for you. All you have to do is have faith and walk through it. In what ways could you be resisting change having to do with Leslie? What is causing you to hold on so tightly, okay, to resisting change? What doors are waiting to open for you? She'll be right back. Baby, can you pet him? Under. What doors are waiting to open for you? Can you receive the abundance and opportunity beyond these doors? Okay, so yeah, there definitely might be some sort of help that Leslie is trying to give to you, okay? There could definitely be some sort of help. And with positive life changes, yeah, it says positive life changes are ahead if you choose to trust in the process. So if you trust in the process of healing all the stuff that's happening with Leslie, new doors are going to open for you. It's got to do with like your living situation, moving, okay, whatever the case may be. Everything is about to change for you. This could represent, okay, a birth, a proposal, a job offer, a move to a new city, or an opportunity that moves your life in a completely new direction. Okay, like forgiving Leslie is going to help you to move in a different direction. This is a very exciting time. If you have been expecting that something is on the horizon, you are about to receive some very surprising news, okay? Change is in the air and everything is being rearranged in your favor. This card also shows up as a reminder to go with the flow of these events, okay? It is natural to feel that, to feel fear or resistance in the midst. It also shows up as a reminder to go with the flow of these events, okay? It is natural to feel that, to feel fear or resistance in the midst of a great change, okay? So it's natural for you to feel like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, but do not let this fear or resistance keep you from welcoming what is to come. You're being asked to trust in these events, okay? Even good change can be scary, especially when the outcome seems too far out of reach, okay, or uncertain, okay? So in times of great change, everything must fall apart so it can fall together. If you start to notice people, places, and situations leaving your life at this time, it is to make room, okay, for the new and exciting events that are on their way. Let go, allowing the process to unfold. So if you just lost something in your life recently and then they popped up, that's why. Okay, the end result will not disappoint. Big changes are in store for you. You are being asked to surrender and have faith in the situation with Leslie. You will be pleasantly surprised if you do. What positive changes are you ready for? Do you have any resistance keeping you from making these changes? Okay, do you have any resistance keeping you from making these changes? Okay, do you have any resistance keeping you from making these changes? How can you prepare the way to receive these positive changes? Okay, so that could be very, very significant for you. Okay, so yeah, okay, so in terms of Leslie, it's given solid. Okay, in terms of Leslie, it's given solid. And I'm actually going to look at this this candle. You also may want to do a blockage remover, okay, or the idea of praying for certain blockages to being removed could be very, very significant. I actually feel as though this is a result of your blockages being removed, okay? Actually, now that I think about this might be a result of blockages being removed, okay? And maybe a blockage was beef with Leslie, okay? And when it comes down to George, okay, can she trust George? Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. Can she trust George, okay? And does he have solid... Kenny, I literally wanted to text you about it, but I said she gonna block me. I'm crying. Let's see. Texting you ASAP. That's real. I'm telling you, I'm getting my candles and whatnot tomorrow. Okay, so I'm finna get you. I'm finna have you a little spread, have you a setup down. Okay, it's gonna be lots of shit going on for you. Okay, but let's see all at once, because we're now just not getting out that damn eclipse energy. We love to see it. So when it comes down to George, can she trust George and his intentions? Are his intentions genuine? Can she trust George? Not yay, taking up all your counter space. I'm telling you, it's okay. I'm gonna get you right. We're gonna get you set up. Yeah. So, okay. Now hold on. So when it comes down to George, okay, it's not too crazy. It is different energy than Leslie, but in terms of George, okay, you have number 42, Dark Night of the Soul. It says you are in the midst of a spiritual awakening, okay? So when it comes down to, you might have some deeper like karma or like deeper energy when it comes down to George, okay? Or something is like a little bit like, I don't know, something could be a little darker, okay, in one way or another, okay? This could have to do with blockages being removed as well, but you're in the midst of a spiritual awakening right now, okay? I feel like this has to do with like shadow work, dark night of the soul. Either you currently are going through a dark night of the soul, or this is George. Yeah, he's older and like a darker energy for sure. Yeah, it feels like less like that. Is that the Aquarius out of the two? So I can see that. I could be wrong, but you know. Number 58, parting ways in reverse. It may be time to move on from this person or situation. Yeah, it's not time to move on from this person or situation, okay? But I definitely feel as though like you tried to move on. Giveon could be significant. Okay, it says Giveon has a theory about being friends with your ex. Someone could be friends with somebody's ex. Yeah, the darkest night of the soul child, okay? And yeah, he's the aqua. Yeah, I personally feel like you parted ways, okay? You parted ways sooner, okay? It may be time to move on from this person or situation. Maybe you weren't supposed to necessarily part ways with this person, okay? With that earth shift in reverse, okay? You are very connected. Yeah, this is the idea of being disconnected to your mom, being disconnected to your Mother Earth. As such, you experience all that she does, okay? So I definitely feel as though this person could have been feeling your mom's like pain, okay? George could have been like taking in your mom's pain. Your mom could have been talking with George about how she felt about you, okay, and things. You're very connected to the heavenly realms, though. Like y'all, George also has like spiritual gifts that he don't really talk about, okay? So in terms of George, can you trust his intention? I'm going to say if anybody was to go and tell something to your mom, it would be George, because I feel like you're like George is more so like there. He's there because he's your brother, but it's also like a representation like of your mom in one way or another, okay? And I definitely feel as though Hellman's Mayo could be significant, okay? It also gives me Helm from Grey's Anatomy, okay? I definitely feel as though like the shift, okay? Like he's there to assess like why it is that you parted ways, okay? But with that dark night of the soul, okay? Number 42, dark night of the soul. 1942 could be significant, okay? George could be a drinker, secretly, covertly, okay? But the dark night of the soul is a term used to describe a period of confusion, loneliness, and perhaps isolation. It's like you were supposed to for a while, but it wasn't supposed to be permanent in regards to George, okay? This sounds dark and it feels dark, okay? This sounds... Are you okay? This sounds dark and it feels... Are you okay? This could be significant. Baby. Yeah. Come check on him. Are you okay? Go drink you some water. What's going on with you? I'm right done. I just seen, it says pussy ass lotto. I seen it at the top, but just came down on my, it just came down on my goddamn Twitter. I don't know, but that could be significant. Okay. It says, this sounds dark and it feels dark, but the truth is this period of your soul's development is about spiritual transformation. Your ego and your higher consciousness are at war, okay? And the battle is a grueling one. So yeah, there's definitely still some like tension and tenseness, okay? Tension between you and George. And I do think that George definitely has sort of representation in regards to like your mom, okay? The struggle takes place in uncomfortable territory, a middle ground where you cannot go back to the old ways of being and you're not ready to progress into the new ways of being either. So shit is a little bit more. I feel like you could trust Leslie on this situation a lot more than George, but that's because George got some other shit going on. I feel like this has to do with like your mom, and more so kind of like George would be the one trying to get y'all like to communicate again. Okay, the letter T could be significant. Okay, but whatever the case may be, it's like y'all are still in the middle. Y'all are still going through transformation. You and George still got some more beef to like deal with. Okay, your pain is very present, and no matter what you do, you cannot seem to break free of this mental and emotional prison. Okay, so yeah, George could have like a lot of feelings about what happened. Okay, this card has arrived today to assure you that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Not only will you make it through this dark night, but you will come out of it completely transformed. You will know without a shadow of a doubt who you really are. Your ego is going to step aside and let the real you come forward. And when it does, you will be fully awakened to your true self, okay? What is your soul guiding you to change in your life, okay? And how are you resisting this guidance? So there could be something that you could be less enthusiastic about, like reuniting with George, okay? But I strongly feel as though you're being asked to let go of all judgments and forgive those who judge you. Like George could have had you fucked up, okay? But this kind of gives like, that's a whole new slate, but this gives like another chance, okay? Also gives me One More Chance by Biggie, okay? Notorious B.I.G. could be significant, even though I don't listen to Biggie no more. We'll discuss that. But there could be something that George had you fucked up with. Yeah. The name Paige could be significant. Oklahoma could be significant. The name Gem or Gemma could be significant. Someone could be a Gemini. That's what I have for you, Amy. Thank you, Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. I sever the connection between my name and these guys. You're welcome, honey. I'm finna go ahead and pull one final card of advice for this collective. If anybody else is interested in getting a personal reading done on live, readings are $20. My list is open. Hi, Tala. I'm finna pull this last card of advice for the collective and then hop up off of here if there's no one else interested in my list. But first, I'm finna take a little bite of rice. Hi. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Basmati rice could be significant for somebody. It's very specific. So let's see. In terms of, let's see. Of course, I make it at the end. We love basmati rice, indeed. Everything happens in divine timing. Maybe we're just supposed to hear this part. Let's see. What is going on for this collective in regards to boy move, in regards to love and relationships, okay? What advice you have for this collective for love and relationship? That could definitely be somebody who's like in your business or like trying to be all up in your plate, okay? Yes. And also, y'all, that Mercury in Scorpio, okay, reading is already uploaded. I have to do the timestamp, so it's not public yet, but it's gonna be up like tonight. Okay. So here's the thing, y'all. When it comes down to love and relationships, it says luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius in reverse. Okay, someone could be a Sag moon. Someone could be falling out with the Sagittarius placement. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This could also have to do with like things. Moon. Someone could be falling out with the Sagittarius placement. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this could also have to do with like things in your relationship being kind of like wonky, things in dating and love and relationships being kind of wonky until November, December vibes. Okay, that new moon in Sagittarius could be significant with luck is on its way, or luck is on your side in reverse. Y'all can feel like things are not necessarily going the way that you necessarily want, and it's currently Jupiter day as I'm filming this. Okay, so yeah, stuff could be a little shifty shift. Okay, stuff could be a little shifty shift. Okay. So in terms of love and relationships, Sagittarius is a sign of fun, travel, exploration, and the great cosmic quest, okay? It's a sign of big ideas, all right? The energy is expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine, okay? So yeah, there could definitely be like a lack of seriousness that's going on in your relationships or going on in dating right now. Maybe it's not the time for y'all to be super serious, okay? There could be some canceled travel, okay? Or there could be some issues going on, you know? But they could be calling you to kind of like, just like, you know, date around, explore. You could be trying some new shit, okay? Yeah, the new moon in Sag exudes all this, okay? As does this card whenever you draw it. Nothing is set in stone, okay? So yeah, there's definitely some changes still shifting and happening in regards to your romantic relationships, okay? Even if you're in one, okay, there could definitely be something shifting and changing, okay? An optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things, okay? If you tap into the energy by expecting the best. So they're wanting you to be optimistic about love and relationships, but don't be like naive about it. Okay, don't be narrow-minded when it comes down to like dating. Okay, you may need to laugh more. Shit may be a little bit too serious in regards to your relationships right now. Okay, don't keep shit serious. Okay, the main event could be significant. Okay, Barnes and Noble could also be significant. Don't be narrow-minded. This is a wonderful time to start a course of study or teaching. Y'all could definitely be focusing more on like what you have to do, okay, like school, education, okay, and yeah, y'all need to kind of get back into your own personal routines. Gratitude list could be definitely very, very significant, okay. Y'all definitely need to like make sure that you're around people who are actually like grateful for you and that you're grateful for. Okay, count your blessings, literally write them down or say them out loud, okay. So there's something about you needing to really focus on like gratitude. Y'all can be focusing more on like the manifestational side of things, okay, than anything. Expect powerful change, y'all. New moon eclipse. I'm telling y'all, that February situation, when it comes down to love and relationships, I'm telling y'all, like y'all life is changing in regards to that next new moon eclipse. This doesn't even feel like the last one. It don't even feel like the last one. It feels like the next one. Yeah. So that February, that January, February eclipse, yeah. Okay, so expect powerful changes in your relationship coming soon, okay? But you just give it some time, okay? Keep shit not too serious. Keep shit light, okay? But this is my final call. If anybody else is interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, if not, I'm about to hop off of here. But thank y'all so much for having tapped the screen, all right? I will be posting that Mercury and Scorpio reading. Also, go ahead and check out my October reading. Check out my Libra season reading. Okay, the full moon and Aries readings are posted here on TikTok. Okay, we love to see it. Check me out at tarotteawkinny. Okay, yeah. Is there anything else that I have to say as of right now? No, but Amy, what me and you have discussed, I'm going to do what I need to do for tomorrow. I'm gonna get up a full setup. I'm gonna get you right. But with that being said, I fucks with y'all a long way, okay? As I put these away, I will talk with y'all later. Bye. Let's see. Shout out to 314 Thanksgiving. You're welcome. Bye, y'all.